How's it going, YouTube? Today we're working on a 2023 Honda Pilot. All you should need is a screwdriver and a little plastic trim tool piece to pop the actual door panel off and to get around the window switch, which is what we'll start with. You have two little plastic pieces that you need to get off first, which is the plastic top half of the window switch, and then you'll have this little trim piece around the door handle itself that also needs to pop out. So just kind of start at the front and just work your way around. Try to use the skinny end and obviously try to use plastic, that way you don't scratch anything. And just kind of work your way around it and it'll just kind of slowly start popping free. Kind of like so, which will have one screw behind there. And then the second piece we want to take off is around the door handle. This one can kind of get tricky. Hopefully it catches on me so I can kind of show you guys an example. But this leather sometimes will catch on this plastic piece right here. So let me kind of take it off and see if I can give you an example. But sometimes it'll try to rip the leather with it. And of course this one doesn't look like it's trying to do that. A little bit up top, but you kind of see it has these plastic little clips that go around the leather, and sometimes when you're pulling out, that little jagged edge will try to rip the leather with it, so just be careful whenever you're pulling it out. And so now we'll go ahead and get our screw out. And also, if you have a screwdriver with a magnetic tip, it'll help out because sometimes these little valleys will kind of hide the screw. If you have big fingertips, it's kind of hard to get your finger down deep in there and grab it out. But we have the screw out, so now we'll go ahead and place this back. That way it's not swinging all over the place when we're popping the door panel. And we'll start on the bottom, kind of work our way around, just kind of find an open point. Just kind of work around the border. And you'll see why we had to take out that plastic piece around the door handle, because it would pry up on the leather. So you just want to get that out of the way, that way it's not forcing itself and risking damaging something. Alright, now the tricky part with this door panel on the back door and the front door is there's pins that are actually stuck on the frame of the door itself. So sometimes it can be a pain to pop those. So just kind of, don't rush it, just kind of be careful. This one actually does have the sun visor on it, so you definitely don't want to break anything behind there. So just kind of be careful when you pry this out. That one came off actually pretty easily. I was not expecting that. And it looks like we got all the pins out. Let me go ahead and click this in place and I'll show you guys those pins. Alright, so I kind of got the door panel just barely hanging on there, but I just want to show you guys these pins that are behind here. Maybe I'll unclick it back. So you've got one right here, and then you've got a little one right here, and then a couple other ones that are kind of, like you see, there's another one like kind of right in here, the area. But you see there's holes on the actual frame that those pins go into, and sometimes when you take the panel off, those pins will still stick onto the frame. So you have to kind of wiggle those off, then put them back on the panel itself. That way when you go to reapply it, you just slowly, generally, push it back into place. But make sure you have those pins in the door panel and not stuck in the actual frame itself. But I just want to go ahead and show you guys that before we hop on the front door. Alright, now we're on the front door panel, same process. I did think I forgot to show you a little tab on this plastic piece, so I'll go ahead and kind of show you that. So there's a little tab, and that's why you start on this end and then pull out towards the car itself. And once again, it didn't get caught in the leather. A lot of times it'll catch on this little edge of the leather with these tabs, so you gotta be careful about that. But this little piece right here, so when you pop this out, you need to pull it towards the cab, so you're not pulling on this tab and risk breaking this little tab right here. So just kind of be mindful of that. Alright, then we'll start with our window switches. Just kind of work your way around. Like so. Sometimes they want to fight you, but it's alright. grab your screwdriver, we'll get that same screw out. All right, got the screw out. Now we'll start popping the bottom. All right, so now we're back up to the top where those pins are at. Actually, some of them are coming out right now. This one's actually really easy. Sometimes these give you a pain on these newer ones. Mine is hooked too soon. All right, there it goes. So voila, that is how you take off the back door and the front door panel on a 2023 Honda Pilot. Thanks for watching.